Going on, everybody? Your boy DJ Steady Manos. And I got a message from Ready Freddy. So I want to give a shout out to Ready Fred. He asked me, he says, bro, you mix reggaeton with cumbias and banda with merengue. He goes, sounds dope. He goes, if you don't mind, please share an example. He goes, I mix duraguense with cravadita, but you may already be hip to that. So let me explain real quick that merengue and banda, what I meant by banda I did mean cravadita, but what they do have in common is the beats per minute. You guys know that merengue is really super fast. It depends. There's two different kind of merengues. One of them is around in the 130 beats per minute, and the other one's around in the 150 beats per minute. You know, so I'm gonna just show you a real quick example. I had to go download a few songs to demonstrate what I meant. And then I'm gonna do two of them. I'm gonna do a cumbias ones, cumbia with reggaeton, and I'm gonna do merengue with cravadita. You know, banda. So first, let me play this one song right here. This one right here, I found this song in merengue. He goes, the original song right here. This is the original, but then I'm gonna play it with merengue. So a lot of people already probably know this song right here. If you're Latino, you probably already know this song right here. So I found that one in merengue, and this is what it sounds like in merengue. It's pretty cool. The group is called A La Hasa. Merengue style. Let's turn it up. And that's what I meant. If you get an intro, all my songs will have an intro, but if you get an intro, listen to that. If I just put a loop in there, just listen to this beat. Without no music, no trumpets, no nothing. It could mix with banda. That's what I mean. That they have the same beats per minute. I took the loop off. You got the merengue part. Here we go. Jam right there. I like what they're doing. A lot of bandas, they do that. They just chill, have a little kickback like that, and they sing when the banda playing in the background. So they're trying to do the same thing, and I like that. They're trying to get Mexican music, and they're trying to change it to a whole new genre. I like that. That's pretty cool. They made a corrido into a straight up merengue. That's pretty cool. That is tight. We just need a fantasma to pop in there and start singing. All right, so check this out. So that's that song right here, and I'm gonna mix it with El Mexicano. So right here, I think it's El Mexicano. This one right here is Banda Crevadita. So I'm gonna put let's go back to this right here, the audio one. I like seeing the audio. So I'm gonna play the beginning as the intro. See, banda, the only thing that we have, the instruments a little different, and their instruments, merengue is a little different, the instruments. But what I'm listening to the beats per minute. I'm listening to the boom, 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 boom. That's what I'm listening to. Boom, 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 boom. And right now, the way it comes in It just has a boom, boom, boom. When later on when the instrument come in, that's when you determine, wait a minute, this is a merengue. Holy cow, they switch it up. They switch it up on me. Or this is a banda. They switch it up. It might backfire, and it might not backfire. You might get more people on the dance floor. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put it where I got my cue mark, and I'm gonna blend it in. So here it is. We're gonna play the merengue, and I'm gonna transition to banda. The thing is, you got to keep for me, I like this wave because I'm looking at the wave. I don't like them when they're above each other. I like to see the wave overlap each other. And I noticed that this one I hear was going off beat. So I had to adjust the tempo on this one, not the tempo, the platter. I had to adjust it to make it a little faster. That's what I like it like that. I like the waves overlapping on each other. I like to look at the wave. That's a visual, for me, that's like you're wearing headsets and you're monitoring the music. But for me, I'm getting the visual. I'm monitoring the wave, and I'm like, holy cow, it's going off beat. And the good thing about it, at this point right here, this line right here, is this sound is coming out of the speaker. This sound hasn't came out of the speaker. So right here, I'm looking at the wave over here, and I'm seeing that it's going off beat, and I adjust the beat. So by the time it gets to this part, it's already lined up, and you won't even notice. You know what I mean? So let's do that again, and you're gonna see that the waves are going off, and you're gonna see me trying to catch up the beats to it. Again, I like to put this one down a little low and this one a little high. And then I'm going to start creeping in the volumes, and I'm going to transition. I'm gonna reverse it. I'm gonna play the banda, and then I'm gonna mix in esta canción, the merengue. So now I'm gonna do it reverse. Here I put a cue mark, and then when I get to my cue mark, I'm gonna throw in this one. It's not gonna be the same, but it's gonna be my, Right now I'm listening to the rhythm that dum 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 dum. I'm listening to that. I'm mixing the merengue to that rhythm. Dum 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 bum 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 bum. That's what I'm listening to. And when I mix a merengue, I have the headsets on. I'm looking at my waves and I'm mixing it in. So this is what it's gonna sound like. At the same time, I'm always stomping my feet with the beat. I'm trying to feel the beat. Like I already said it so many times, I don't count beats. I just look at my cue mark. I listen to the rhythm and I mix it in. Jam right there. I like that. So that's the merengue. Let's do the same thing with the cumbias and reggaeton. So I have a reggaeton right here. You guys know what reggaeton sound like. You guys know what cumbia sound like. The only difference is this one doesn't have that it just have a lot of cowbells in it, like, and this one right here has a lot of drums. But let's take the drums off. Let's see what it sounds like. Let's put a loop in there. Take the drums off. See, I took the drum off. What does that sound like? Now you add that. You know? I had that cowbell. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm listening to. Hold on, let me go check my phone. I got a page. Let me check my phone real quick. I got a notification. Just making sure, because if I don't clear it, I'm going to be getting buzzed like a million times. And you guys are going to be hearing that. I got 5 on it in the background. That's my notification. So, alright, so check this out. Let's put back the drums. And we're going to do this. We're going to I could either mix. We're going to do both. Let's play this one. And usually what I like to do is when I mix cumbias into a reggaeton, I like to get a spot where the music completely died. So here's a spot right here towards the end, and listen to the music. He's gonna sing, all of a sudden the music just stops. See that? Just like the music, the beats just ended. That right there is a good sign to slap it, a good place to put in the. Alright, so that's a good spot right there to slap it on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix my cue mark to tell me when to throw it in. So I'm gonna throw it in when this girl sings right here. Hold on. After she goes, that's it. I want this part to start singing. And what I like to do is I like to do this. He begins singing right there. I'm going to put a cue mark to tell me that's where he begins that singing part. Alright? And this part here, she goes, it finished. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back some of these bars and watch this. Let me show you. On the slicer, if you go shift slicer, I don't know if you can see that. Over here it has like, you could go back two I don't know, beats. 4 beats, 8 beats, whatever. I'm going to go 2 beats back. And I'm going to do it to both of them at the same time. So I'm going to go, you're going to see this right here moving back. I'm going to just move them back till I get the beginning. And there it is. That's the beginning of this song. I'm going to put a cue mark right here. And this cue mark is going to tell me, I'm going to tell myself, I'm going to put a note right here saying release a loop. So when I release my loop, this right here is going to be right on the money. So when she goes, this song's going to start singing. So now what I could do is right here at this mark, when the music stopped, I'm going to put the cumbia loop in it. So it's going to go like this. Let's adjust the beat. This is 102, this is 105. So I'm going to go in the middle. So I'm going to put it at 103 somewhere. And let's adjust this one to 103. Just like meet them in the middle. Let's meet it in the middle. All right, that's good enough. This is I don't know, that's good enough. So here we go. We're gonna put it, I got a loop on my cumbias, and it's gonna sound like this. Here it is. Perfect? No, it wasn't. It was pretty good. I'm suffering. So what I like to do, I like to get it more closer to that. So to get it right on the money, we need to do this. We gotta figure out how to do it. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's see what went wrong. It was off by I might have to do it 4 beats instead. Right here, like that. Let's do it 4 beats. Let's do it again. Cumbia! That sounded a little better, a little bit more tighter. Is it perfect? It's pretty good. You could do whatever you want. You could put an effect in there. Let's try an effect. All right, let's try this. What I don't like about this right here, putting a loop on this part, what I don't like is the beginning. It'll go boom, like a bass. I don't like that part because it's going to keep repeating itself. But it's okay. But I would prefer to put the loop somewhere else, like maybe after that boom. You know what I mean? But that's fine. We're going to leave it right there. We're going to try it one more time, and I'm going to put an effect. We're going to see what it sounds like. There it goes. Let's reverse that. Let's try to mix the reggaeton to the cumbias. Let's see what that sounds like. And remember, when you do this kind of stuff, you gotta always practice, and see. For me, I like to practice, and I try to stick to my set. So like when they tell me they want some cumbias, I get my cumbias mix ready. But if they tell me they want certain specific cumbias, I do a specific cumbia mix for it, and I try to get their cumbias with my cumbias. Try to get a good little mix ready, you know. So let's try to see if we get one that sounds pretty good, and we're gonna try to mix that. We're gonna reverse this. Right here is the end of the song, and I want the singing starts right. The singing to start, and here I think is a singing. And this will probably won't be a good example because all that right here is silent. Listen to this. I'd rather mix in something that has. If I were to mix this song in, I'll mix something in with the outro, and this one doesn't have an outro. But I'm gonna still mix it. I'm gonna see what it sounds like. Let's try to do this like this. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna reverse it backwards. We're gonna go to the shift slicer, and we're gonna go back a couple beats. And I'm gonna tell you when I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going into the beginning of that song on the left side. And there it is. That's the beginning. I'm going to put my cue mark to tell me that's where I'm going to mix it at. And we're going to see what it sounds like. Let's hit play. Buena gente, mala gente, el que niega, el creyente, sabe
necio, indiferente, tabaco y ron, tabaco y ron, tabaco y ron.
All right, we're gonna mix it right there. I kind of like the way they said lavajo, or I think that's what he said. I could make it instrument a cappella right there, but I'm not. I'm gonna leave the instruments in. We're gonna see what it sounds like. Here we go.
Que mande, en el mundo siempre habrá buena gente, mala gente, el que niega, el creyente, sabio y necio, indiferente, tabaco y ron, tabaco y ron, tabaco y ron.
Was that perfect? I wouldn't even do that like that, but you could hear the reggaeton coming in, the beats coming in, and you can see me creeping it up, raising the volume. Let's do it again. But what I try to do is when the song finished, that dun, 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 this guy starts singing. That's what I did right there. So let's do it again. Listen for the reggaeton, okay? Here we go. And hopefully that helps you out. You could transition reggaeton to cumbias. You could actually put cumbias to hip hop, as long as the beats per minute matches. You could do whatever you want. I did hip hop to cumbias. I did. You could transition all kind of stuff. You get creative. Do what you got to do. You know what I say. That music doesn't have borders, you know what I mean? So just mix it all up. Mix the whole thing up. You get creative, do what you got to do. I love mixing stuff in. I like mixing different kind of music. I like mixing funk music with, I even mix funk music with cumbias, believe it or not. I mix, but you have to, yeah, it has to sound good though. It can't be sounding, sloppy. Like this, for me, I wouldn't do this. I'd rather do something a little bit more, similar to that. I'd rather have an outro. This one doesn't have an outro. I'd rather have an outro. So it had that cowbells while this guy's still singing, and the cowbells are still, like cumbia cowbells are still in it. But hey, it sounds pretty good. So this is your boy DJ City Models. Let me know what you guys think. Next time I do a real good mix, I'll post it on there. Those rehearsal ones that I haven't done one in a while, but I'll put it up. So this is your boy DJ City Models, and I am out. Peace.